Hello everyone, welcome back to playing Animal Crossing every day. Today is day 44, if I can actually open the game. I was tabbed out there for a second. I gotta clear my mailbox once again, as any episode starts. That'll do. Alright, and let me guess, Tom Nook and the HRA, yep. A copper archer. Like an archer, like someone who fires a bow? Is it like a statue? I don't know. I'll see it in a moment. Because I gotta go by anyway, and I gotta place this fish back inside and figure out what to do with the Nubaloid and the Mega Bovoid. Message of the week, yeah, saw that. I missed this. I watched someone else play Animal Crossing yesterday, and I noticed this was on their board. And I kind of missed it. So, Spring Sports Fair, 9 AM Arabic. Aerobics, right? Aerobics? No. I don't know. 11 AM, foot race. 1 PM ball toss. 3 PM tug of war. Like, every day, or... I think so, because I remember they started with the morning. I don't know how to pronounce it. I've heard people say it, but for some reason I cannot. Aerobics. Morning aerobics. I don't know, it still sounds wrong. Yeah, thing is, I only play around these times. 8:16 PM. Well, I'll try to do an early episode this weekend if I feel motivated to. Because I don't know, I'm just used to playing Animal Crossing as like an end of the day thing. Just finishing things off, talking about random stuff. And talking about that, well, let me put some stuff away. Today, well, it was fine for the most part, but like the going home from work really sucked because I cycle to work on an electric bicycle because it is like a 45-minute cycle and I don't want to do that every day, like going there and back. So yeah, an electric bicycle. Well, that doesn't really matter for the story, but it's not really a story either. My tire got punctured, which fucking sucked. So yeah, there's that. I don't know, like, what else to tell you. I had to walk home for an hour. At least it wasn't, like, 2 hours, because it only got punctured halfway. I've no clue what caused it, but the road towards work kind of sucks. There's, like, tons of tree roots below the bicycle path and stuff, which causes, like, a ton of bumps and cracks to be in there. And I'm guessing something like that caused it. Like, all of a sudden, I just noticed my steering wheel wasn't steering as well. And I thought, like, okay, maybe it's, like, something weird the e-bike does. And it also has, like, a lock on the steering part, so you can, like, lock it in place. So if you park your bicycle anyway, your wheel doesn't, like, go to the side or anything. So I thought maybe it was that. It wasn't. I checked while cycling. And then, all of a sudden, I suddenly started feeling the bumps in the road a lot more, and then I was like, oh no, don't let it be. And I continued to cycle for a little bit, not wanting to be confronted by the fact, but then you could really start to feel the bumps. So yeah, I stopped my bicycle, and I felt the tire, and yeah, I could just squeeze right into it. And yeah, I was like halfway through my cycle journey. So I still had like, well, I was cycling, it would have only been 20 minutes, but it took me more than an hour to get home. Wait, that's the number 1 shit. It's like, I've got the number 4 now. Number 1 is higher. Oops. Oh, this is the copper archer. I feel like I already have that in my basement. And I already have this flamingo too. And I don't think I have that planned, but... Cool barrel though. But just give me the number 1 shirt. Never mind. No, I don't want to sell. Everything is going wrong today. But besides that, it was like, besides my bicycle giving up, it was fine. It sucks a bit now for tomorrow, because besides the electric bicycle, I still have my regular bicycle, so I could either take that all the way to work, which would be more effort, but it is possible, or I could cycle to the train station that's near my town, and then take the train towards the town where my work is, and then walk from there, which both take around the same time, so... I'll figure it out tomorrow, because if I take the train, I'm gonna have to schedule it, and it might not really line up with my work. I get there between like, well, mostly between 8:20 and 8:30, but I want to get there earlier. I just don't have the motivation to, because on Friday, I'm only there with one other guy, and he likes to go home earlier on Friday, but that's because he already got like his 40 hours of the week, and I don't, but like, he can't leave me behind, because no one else is in the office building, and I don't have the keys to the front door, so... Yeah, like I kind of have to go with him, so I haven't been reaching my 40 hours this week and last week. I should actually do so. Well, yeah, I can buy some plants. Or maybe not, maybe I'll collect the fossils first. I don't want to think. I just want to play and talk, because I do have a lot to talk about today, because I've got like 6 comments to comment on since my last video, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, let me actually wear my 1-ball shirt, and that's a 4-ball shirt. I like to play the iPhone 8-ball game with my friends. It's one of the only games I can play on my iPhone 6. So I'm used to seeing these balls. It's like a nice little reference for me, personally, only. And it's another rainy day, I can use my parasol again. Yeah. The comments, right. So, I said I would post my comments in my diary. I'm not sure if they're gonna fit. So, another thing I thought of while walking home, was that I could, like, write comments on, for example, the bulletin board outside, or write them in letters to villagers. That way they do kind of get immortalized into my game, which I think is a pretty cool way to do engagement. I don't know. I think it's just cool to make the comments part of the playthrough. But let me just fit in a few here. Oh my god, the gyroids are making me crazy though. No more gyroids. No more gyroids. I'm not gonna be listening to these gyroids while I'm gonna write down all these comments. Well, I'm kind of wondering how I'm gonna do this, because Diana did kind of a catch-up. Okay, like, and they commented on like 3 different videos of mine, so I kind of don't want to cover them all at once. I want to like spread them out together with the other comments. But like I also want to walk around and talk about the comment, and I don't want to constantly go back in my home and write down another comment. But like, should at least write down one comment. What am I doing? At least have something to talk about. So yeah, I'll start with Diana's first comment because I just mentioned them. So yeah, right, diary, and I'm gonna pause the recording. All right, Diana's comment is Everglades are about 6 hours for me. I'm a bit north of Orlando. We do have gators in most bodies of water, but I'm in a very built-up area, so those areas get less and less, which sucks. I'm sorry about that. Yes, there are races in the Everglades, but I'm lazy and don't want to drive that far. Can we act normal, please? There's actually another comment about my bird by Missy, I think. I'm gonna put that in my diary too. You want to let... Yeah, you can see it. But I'm gonna get into that. Like, I'm gonna put it in my diary later in this episode. Because first, yeah, let's talk about Florida, I guess. So yeah, I kind of, I don't know why I like assumed everyone in Florida would be near the Everglades. Of course, Florida is very big. Sometimes I forget how big the US is, especially because I live in such a small country. So yeah, I forgot like there's other parts of Florida besides Miami and that surrounding area and stuff. Orlando, I don't know much about except like there's a Disneyland there, I think. Disneyland or Disney World Orlando. I feel like I've heard of that. I've made some water parks. I used to watch a lot of water park videos for some reason. And I remember seeing like cool parks in Orlando. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, the gators. The gators seem scary, but it's also a shame they're disappearing too, I guess. Wait, was that comment on the video? No, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't about the video where it said like new gator in town. I wonder what's up with him. I don't remember his name. Any going on? Oh yeah, Renner. March 25th, okay, tomorrow. Can't wait to build a new ornament. Yeah, I think Dell. Yeah, Dell's the new gator. Oh, well, he's not that new. Also, I caved in and I looked it up, and orange tulips do not exist, sadly. Like, why do orange roses and other flowers exist, but not orange tulips? Oh well. Maybe I'll mod them in myself. Oh, the bridge is already there. Damn. That's better than like the newer Animal Crossing games, where it takes like ages to gather money and stuff and build them. Like you could technically build them in one day, I guess, but like you need the money, and normally you spread it out through a couple days, unless you like cheat or farm bells or something. Hello, crab. But yeah, I didn't have races in mind when I said we could have a run through the Everglades, but yeah, that makes sense that they organize races there, which seems cool. I do, oh nice, I do kind of want to run a marathon someday, but like I'm probably not fit enough for that right now. Like, I'm not super unhealthy either, I think, but... I was recording this whole time. I gotta cut that out. Well, guess I gotta edit now. Yeah. My mom just came home. And it was about the punctured tire. So, like, She actually offered to bring me to work tomorrow, which is nice. I'm sure my bird is excited about seeing another person. And now he's angry, apparently. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Don't have to cycle, because it's apparently gonna rain pretty badly tomorrow too, so like perfect time for my bicycle to stop working. Yeah. Just want to get this week over with already, but it's only Tuesday. So for the next comment, I'm gonna put it on the bulletin board just because I think it would be funny. So yeah, give me a moment to run over there. Alright, pause the video. Alright, so next comment is by Shano, which is demented turtle, and that's the best way I could find to represent the little emoji there. Yeah, that was a comment on my most recent video, which I called Demented Turtle Wants to Build Bridge, because I thought it was funny. Though, I don't know, like a little insensitive, like, I've got, I've had grandparents, still got one, like, one with early set dementia, the other one, like, yeah, isn't here anymore. And yeah, it can actually be really awful to see the effects of dementia and stuff, so I don't know, I could laugh about it still, so I hope it wasn't like rude or offensive to anyone. I just thought it was a funny joke, just like, Tortimer does seem a bit, maybe early onset, but like a bit, it's got a bit of dementia probably. Or maybe he's just old and forgetful. Maybe that's also just a thing, you don't have to have a sickness or anything. I've only found 2 fossils. So where's the rest? That's basically all I do in this game. So I do want to also use the comments to send letters to villagers, though it will of course be a bit weird because the comments are like directed to the video or me. So, but like I'm not gonna send letters to the villagers otherwise. And like all they actually care about is that there are like English words in there, so I feel like that's a way for me to get to send letters to villagers. I kind of want to delve into the next comment already. I mean, if I can't find this fossil, I mean, apparently I looked over the money spot here, so I probably looked over some fossils too. I wonder if anyone's in the video has like seen them already and is like infuriatingly looking at my gameplay. Oh, that's the new gator. Did you sleep the entire day? No, my tire got punctured and I had to walk home. Hey Jim, I've got something here I know you're gonna like. It's an incense burner. You know you want it, right? Right? Well, I'm not giving it away, but I'm willing to trade you for a mini clankoid. Sure. I wanted to get rid of that anyway. I didn't even know I still had that in my inventory. Where's that one I dug up? Maybe. Yeah. Next comment. Because I also got friends who really want to play Counter-Strike. I accidentally just, well, not accidentally, but I just opened Discord and I got a whole bunch of pings, but this takes priority. So I hope this still fits in here, actually. Well, actually, I wanna... Ooh. Wait, will that fit? No, I don't think Missy's comment will fit on there. I think the diary is kind of full already. Oh, actually, maybe that other comment from Diana will fit. Let me try that. I'm sorry, Diana. Missy's comment did actually fit on it, so I'm gonna go over that first. Your bird deserve... Oh, I think I made that mistake. Yeah. Oh, live at it. There. Your bird deserves 50% ownership of your channel at this point. I think they start screaming because they're jealous that you're talking to other animals. Fair point. You can... You know what? Here is his 50% ownership. It's not like I'm making any money off this or anything. You need like a lot of subscribers and a lot of watch hours and stuff for that. But like, sure, if I ever make money of this channel, I'll be sure to buy lots of bird toys and stuff for him. I do actually need to buy him a new toy. I got him this last toy I got. He's really enjoyed it, even though it's just a bunch of wooden sticks and blocks stuck together with some bells on it. But like, he loves chewing on the wood and he loves ringing the bells. He really loves bells or hates them. I don't know. It's kind of hard to know the difference with his toys. He like fights with them. That's how he plays. Also, I'm saying he. I noticed in the comment you were saying they about my bird. I actually don't know the gender of my bird. Like the breeder I got him from didn't know either. Wait, I don't know if a breeder should know that or not. But like, I don't know. It was someone I met. I saw on the like basically Facebook Marketplace, like a Dutch website comparable to that. But like, it was just like a dad and his son doing it. Like, I think his son was actually technically selling them, but like with help from his dad. So they seemed like nice people. So like, I don't think he was... No, he definitely got like bread and stuff. No, he didn't get... Well, yeah, like, you know what I mean. Like, he wasn't stolen from the jungle or anything. Because that happens a lot with birds, but this is a green cheek conure, which is like quite a common pet bird. So yeah, I don't think it's like as evil as like more exotic birds, which often are just caught from the wild. Still, like, bird trading can be very lucrative and really like, make sure you know what you're doing when you're getting a bird, because you don't want it to end up in an asylum, because yeah, they're intelligent creatures and they're not supposed to be isolated in little cages in asylums. Like, I try to take care of this little guy as much as I can. I gave him a big cage, I let him out every time I come home and make sure he has a healthy diet and stuff. But yeah, some people tend to neglect the bird, which is sad. Yeah, I wanted to sell you fossils, Nick. And I'm also gonna buy some paper, because I'm gonna write down Diana's comments in the letters and then send them off to villages or something. So I'll take that. Maybe letters is the best way to write down comments, actually, because I can just start writing a letter whenever I want. So whenever I feel like mentioning a comment while just walking around, I can just write a letter. How much space do I have? Let me just buy the flowers. My storage is full of saplings anyway. I think I'll do the tree remodeling, like cutting down a few trees, planting a few, when I'm doing like another late night episode, which never is planned really. It's more an issue of procrastination, but like, I'm sure there will be one of them in the future again. Hopefully not during a work day, because that's when I should really be sleeping. But I've been doing a really good job of sleeping on time, which feels really good. Alright. Which flowers did I even get? Yellow tulip, red rose, red pansy, and white rose. Okay. I think I saw some pansies in real life today. when I was walking home with my bicycle. But I wasn't sure. There were roses in there too. Kind of remember me of Animal Crossing. And I was like, yeah, can't wait to get home and record Animal Crossing again. I'll place that there. Get the roses and the pansies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know the difference between pansies and roses now. Talking about gardening, by the way, that's there's a comment about that. Who should I write it to? We'll go with Dell, the new gator, and because Diana is from Florida, and it also starts with a D. That's what I was looking for initially, but Dell works because it's a gator too. So, yeah, to Dell. Ignore that, I guess. Your English is great. This is from Diana. Your English is great. All the Pokemon has casinos, which I find so funny. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I've heard about that. I think, like, they were in Diamond and Pearl too, if I'm not mistaken, and they got removed in the remakes or something like that. I don't know. I've heard in all the Pokemon games at least. I mean, yeah, Diamond and Pearl does seem like a bit late for them to still be in. Would be crazy for them. Maybe try Harvest Moon 64 for the Nintendo 64. Lots of gardening. I can't handle Harvest Moon games. The wait time, and then I ran out of space, but it says the way time works stresses me. LOL. So yeah, I'll mail that to Dell. And yeah, I love Harvest Moon actually. Well, I used to love Harvest Moon. I haven't played a game in a very, very long time. A Harvest Moon game. But like, Harvest Moon Friends of Miracle Town, I think. I used to... Ooh! I didn't even notice this. Friends of Miracle Town, I love that game. Like, I've always been into, well, quote-unquote retro. I don't know if you... Well, you could probably consider the GBA retro when I was a kid. Or, well, kid, like teen. I don't know, like 12, 13. And yeah, one of the games I got for the GBA was Harvest Moon, which I played a bunch. Harvest Moon, yeah, Friends of Miracle Town. And they also got a remake, but I don't know, I don't like the style of the newer Harvest Moon games. I mean, they look cute, but they also look kind of cheap. I don't know. I feel like I like the old style a lot more, like the old Pixar. And ooh, I'm running low on belt splits. I gotta stop by the post office anyway. Can I still continue this pattern? I kinda can. Is that a black rose? Damn, I didn't expect to get that already. That's cool. I'll just keep expanding the rose field. And maybe I'll get some more black roses. I had another rose, right? But yeah, great suggestion, Harvest Moon. Because I've played maybe like a little bit of Harvest Moon 64 on an emulator, but not a lot. And yeah, that is like one of the best Harvest Moon games I've heard. I think it's really similar to Friends of Miracle Town 2. I think they came out around the same time. So yeah, great suggestion. I'll definitely be looking that up, but hopefully it's not too expensive to get it. The pansies over here. And what else was in there? I can actually just check the letter again now. Oh yeah, your English is great. Thank you. I'm trying. Oh yeah, and the Pokemon. Yeah, I already covered all that. So that's cool. And there's just one more comment and these pansies to blend and some fossils to analyze still. And then I can finish off and play a game with my friends, which I don't have a lot of time for. I've only got time for like one CS game after this. So, yeah. But like, what I love more than Counter-Strike is going to bed on time. Hell yeah. Where did I plan? Oh, over here. Which color are they? Red. So yeah, that fits in nicely over here. Nice. Okay. And yeah, let's get into the last comment already. From there, and there were only 5 comments actually, by the way. I said 6 in the beginning, but I don't know. Something, I got confused by something, I don't know. Let's do to my dude Apollo, and hopefully he likes the letter this time. So yeah. So yeah. The new gaming systems will be fun. Do you have any other? Do you have any game stores that sell all the games? I don't really. It's kind of sad to see what happened to game stores over here, but I think in America too. I think everywhere around the world, game stores have just been kind of dying. I think maybe like the ones that sell all the games, like collector stores, might still be open if they were there already, since they just tend to like be someone who just has a big passion for gaming instead of like a corporate entity. But yeah, we have a Game Mania in the Netherlands, and there used to be one in the city nearby, but they closed down too. And like, I don't think we have like any game stores, and let alone retro game stores. Though maybe some if I specifically look for some, but like I have to probably go to another city because was it this summer or last summer? Well, one summer, not too long ago, friends from the UK visited me, and they really like going to. They're like collectors, kinda, or well, they just like all the games, kind of like I do. They just way more. I don't know. I haven't collected much older games as of lately, or as of like the past few years, really. But I also haven't had much money to spend in the last few years. So that's probably it. So now that I've got an income, I might try looking for some. Though it'll probably be online, but it would be cool to find some old games though. So I know there's at least one in the Netherlands. There's one in Amsterdam, which was really cool. They had like so many old games and like actual classics too and stuff. But even though it was a really small store. But like we visited Amsterdam with the friends from the UK, and then I also took them to Utrecht and Sertogenbos. Yeah, those names are crazy, I know. But like I remember looking up for them, and they probably also looked themselves, but there were just like no game stores. I've, I think like they did have maybe a game store in Utrecht. I forgot the name, but I know it was like a funny name. I think. Oh yeah, this CEX, and it's like actually pronounced sex. I don't know, in the commercials they say sex. It's yeah, it's a game store that's also in the UK. So I didn't even know it was in the Netherlands at first until like they were talking about it, and then yeah. But everyone calls it CEX because like they obviously don't want to call it like they call it. Like, why is that the official name? But yeah, pretty sad to see game stores go. But yeah, everything is just digital now, which I don't know, which is kind of stupid to be honest. It's like having something physical, like it's much more convenient for sure to have it digitally, but just being able to hold the game, look at the cover, and oh my god, can my bird? Yes, okay. Repay a bit of my loan. But yeah, and like they used to have so much charm to them too, because even if you get a game physically these days, they're just so boring. They... I could have also used those bells to buy... Well, turnips are quite a few days away. But yeah, now even if you buy them physically, like the Switch games, because I still buy most Switch games physically, but like there's no manual in there, there's There's nothing, it's so empty. Like there's full cover art and inside cover art, but that's about it. Yeah, that's what I really loved about getting these PlayStation games, even though I don't really care about most of the games, because they're like random war games and like, yeah, just war shooter games. But uh, one thing I just really liked about them is that they still contain manuals and stuff. Like, yeah. And it's also just nice that you can resell games if maybe times get tough, or maybe you just need some extra money as a kid, or maybe you just don't game that much anymore. Like, there's still value to them. With digital games, there's just no way. It's all just tied to your account and stuff. Though I have like kind of wondered if you could like well, what's it called? Like the document, like when you die, your testament? I think that's the Dutch word at least. Testament. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like, can I put my Steam account in there? So like, if I got kids in the future, like they can have my Steam account if I die. When I die. Dying is inevitably. You could say sadly, but like, it's a part of life. You can't have life without death. Many things like that. And get, okay, and I'm gonna end the episode actually on that weird note. Yeah, don't have anything else to do and I wanna play Counter-Strike. Thank you so much for all the lovely comments and just all the support. Like, I've been getting a ton of likes on my videos. Like, all the recent ones have 3 likes and they're getting nice views too. And yeah, just thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it a whole lot. So with that, hopefully see you again sometime. Goodbye.